Welcome back, my dog brains, to the Dark Void, ruled by me, now 51. And yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. Finally, we're back. And also, oh wait, I didn't finish my outro. Back to the Dark Void, ruled by me, now 51. I think I already said it, I don't know, but I'm just so excited because we're back to VTuber reactions. Oh my god. After so long, I don't know, like 2 months. I don't know. I think Shy Lady was the last time I did a VTuber reaction because the whole mess of stuff kept coming out. And yes, we're finally back. And finally, we're going to watch Geega. I have been putting this in the back burner. In fact, she was supposed to be the next VTuber I was supposed to be watching after Shy Lily. But oh my gosh, the way things happen. I'm so glad to be back. You have no idea. Finally, no more freaking news that I have to talk about. Yes, so yes, finally back. Oh, you have no idea how happy I am. Finally. But either way, we're back. And just to let you know, before I begin this whole shebang, basically, just to let you know, there's been new information about, I made a video a bit ago about something that's been going on. YouTube basically put up a new restricted mode, which I thought was new, but it's actually, was just an upgrade. I think it's an upgraded version of this. I thought it was the two entirely different, but no. And I thought that was the reason why a lot of content creators were saying that was the reason why some of their views are going down. And I wanted to join in to let people know that a lot of people, this could be dangerous to even smaller channels. But I found out that that's not the reason why a lot of views are going down. Something is happening. Go to watch Josh Stripe's video. Basically, he's basically explaining what's going on, and everyone's trying to figure out what's happening. I don't know what's going on. I haven't seen that other video yet. I think he posted another one. I haven't seen that yet, but I'm currently waiting on more information before I make another video of what's going on in the situation, right? Because, like I said, I'm gonna wait on this one, this time. I jumped in because I thought there was all the information, but no, I'm gonna wait on that. So yeah, tell me in the comments. Go to that video, and also go to my other previous video. I talked about this, to let me know if there's any new information about what's going on. Alright, that's all I want to say. There we go. It's not restricted mode, but there's something happening on YouTube. Alright, something. Either way, we're back and we're gonna watch Geega. And before I begin, of course, you know it, you know how I do it, warnings. At this point, I think you should have left by now, but here's the warning. VTubers are basically having models, have avatars that basically have a lot of skin. Some of them have a lot of skin, some of them have clothing on, some of them have less clothing on, and some of them basically have basically like very new physics. I mean, right now she's covered right now, but sometimes, but even if they're covered, some of them have physics that basically show off the, you know, the pillows in the front and the cake in the back, and some of them have a lot of physics on it. So, like I said before, some of them say so, some of them are not. So be prepared for that. And if you're not alright with that, you can like leave right now. This is like your last chance, because once I start, it's on your guys and gals' heads. Don't blame me for it. I warned you. And right, that basically explains VTubers. Like as I said before, or some of them have less clothing, some of them have clothing on, but show off the pillows in the front and kick in the back. Gotta repeat that, just to let you know. And once I start, it's on your guys and gals' head. I think I repeated myself again. Either way. And by the end of the video, if you like it, thank you for watching. If you hate it, thank you for watching anyway. Helps me out. Either way, for right now, we're watching Geega, and this is around 18 years of content creation right now. And just to let you know, this is before the whole V Shoujo kit. I don't know if this is before the whole V Shoujo stuff. So just to let you know that right now, but I don't think that matters right now. Anyway, I can't. You know, the English language is not really my cup of tea, even though it's my first language. Anyway, it doesn't matter. For right now, let's begin. Geega, take it away.
Hi, I'm Geega.
Hello.
Always remember to record an intro when I record my videos.
Got it.
I'm Amalee, and I definitely remember to record my intro too. Welcome to Geega Chat. I'm wearing the right thing. Sorry about that. Admittedly, I did not watch your song covers back in the day. You were just never in my algo. Why or when or whatever? Like, what went into the first time you were like, I'm going to post something on YouTube? Like, how did that happen?
Growing up, I had way too much time on my hands. And I had this friend, and we would just like go over to her house and like just make fun videos for ourselves. We found content creation.
Also, I have to say this, Amalee. Amalee, you have both beautiful eyes. It's so beautiful eyes right there. I mean, they are very nice and beautiful. Before I continue on, I mean, they're very nice and beautiful. I mean, very nice and beautiful. Very nice and beautiful, Amalee. Also, yes, very nice, beautiful. And also, Geega, I really like the different patterns. They're very beautiful eyes. Like the ears right here, like the ears right there over here. But like, I just get drawn to the eyes a lot. They're very nice and big. I mean, even though they're kind of covered by your hair for a bit. I mean, one of them is covered by the hair. But, guy, we can say both of them are covered by hair. But they're very nice, very, very nice to look at. Sorry, I had to pause there for a moment because I needed to say that. I can't. It's just their eyes are so beautiful. Their eyes are just so wonderful right here. I mean, you should know this. I get so distracted by the eyes. Moving on. Continue on YouTube.
Fun. And that was right at the peak. It was 2006, 2007. Yeah. No one was kind of doing like anime covers in English, and even like subs were very rarely dubbing.
In fact, I didn't. Just so you know, I didn't even have the internet back then.
My licensing is a bitch.
Yeah.
But
I know. I'm joking. No, I'm not joking there.
It just grew from there, really. I kind of never gave it up. I've just always loved it. It started out as a hobby, and it's still a hobby, but is now my job, strangely.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I was
wonderful how that happens.
Oh so God. I was itty bitty baby.
19 years ago.
Wow.
It's been 18 years.
I never talked about it, but I was also making content around the same time. I was doing something, is all I'll say.
Yeah.
It wasn't something that grew huge. I just had like a couple of the videos that went like really big, and then the rest were all just like whatever.
Just so you know, I started mine in 2016.
2012 or so.
For me.
When like the whole DMCA apocalypse happened.
Oh God.
Policies.
I heard about that.
100 billion strikes all at once and lost.
Oh, I've seen it.
I was like, I'm never creating content ever again.
Yeah, I seen. Oh my God, that was devastating during the time.
I think Google
for them,
bought YouTube
for people
when everything changed. Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
It is so crazy how many content creators now though did have a past in content creation. Sometimes they don't talk about it, but those skills have carried over because you have to really love this.
That's the thing is everyone wants to do it as a hobby. Everyone thinks it's cool to do it, looks fun, and it is fun. But the moment they like try, so many people drop off. And I don't remember where I saw, but there was a stat, there was a chart showing.
I saw this.
Did you see it?
Like 25%. Yeah. Was the one I saw.
People were doing analytics on it, and they were showing if you started at this date, what percentage of streamers that started at that date are still streaming. And
that's pretty information.
I saw that and I was like, wow,
this is new for me.
That's significant, huh?
Crazy.
Never give up, right?
Have you been streaming at total for 3 years?
Four in February.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
No,
I never streamed.
I
just make videos.
I was like on like my actual human self. People have been like subscribers since like before my VTuber debut, and I just always forget that I streamed before that. Like, happy 7 years! Hello!
Congratulations!
What's happening? I'm always shocked when someone resubs and it's like 40 something months, and I'm like,
I know.
What? Being integrated from the start versus like showing up and being like, I'm here now, you know?
Right. Cool. Yeah, like being like an OG.
For VTubers, it must be very tough for that.
VTubing.
To transition from.
It's always whiplash because I'm so used to like even the oldest VTubers, so many of them only being like.
From non-voiceless to basically no face reveal to basically
came here,
coming out as VTubers.
So it's just funny to see an account.
Or flesh tuber to VTuber.
20 years old, you know what I mean? It's crazy to think about.
Even though I don't feel this way, people see me as like one of the OG.
I think it was the summer right before Hollow debuted. I was already starting to work on stuff, and then that winter was when I like made my accounts, started streaming.
2020 was a big year for VTubers.
When was that?
It was December 11th, 2022. It was 2022 or 2021. Oh, okay. People always like, oh, like you've been around so long. I saw someone make in response to like my VShoujo debut, they were like, that's Mother. And I was like, I still don't know what I'm doing. I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, your voice just sounds like a Mother thing.
I did? Oh.
What?
Hi? Hello?
Make sure it's not me.
Hello?
It is not me.
We got some technical difficulties here.
Hello?
There's a cow in the background and a skull on the table.
Anderson, you're gonna have to clip this one.
All good, all good. I saw you moving and I was like, wait a minute.
What was the last thing you heard?
I don't even remember. It was like right when I finished speaking. It was like our sponsor for this video. This video is brought to you by the lovely people at Koei Tecmo and their new release, Atelier Yumiya.
Darkest memories.
I'm a huge fan of JRPGs, and I have to say, Atelier Yumiya is insane.
I'm a fan of all games. Bye!
There's a massive overworld, completely revamped combat. You can cast gun. There's building, crafting, amazing characters, and tons of content to keep you busy. The newest entry in Atelier's now almost 30-year series is
Long
definitely
series.
worth checking out. If
30
you're
years?
interested, use the link in the description to go take a look and help support the channel. There's even a demo available on all platforms you can try before you buy. Plus, your saves will carry over. Huge thanks again for Koei Tecmo for sponsoring.
A lot of
the
demos
video.
should do
If
that.
you want to see more about the game?
A lot of demos should, like,
the video
do, like,
card taking you to my
transfer
VOD
saves.
of me playing the game. So if you want to see some of it hands-on, it's right there. Now back to the video. Okay,
Yes.
this is the way a lot of my friends who are like very long-time content creators always say it. They're always like, yeah, I kind of just failed upward. Like I fell up the stairs the whole time and somehow I'm here and I'm really scared.
Hey.
Yeah, it does
Hey.
feel like that. Failed successfully.
It just happens.
It happens.
Oh, I always think of like alternate universe VTubers, like where we would be, like where I would be if I didn't take this path.
Is this the only path you took? Voice acting and then YouTube and content?
No, I went for many different things. I wanted to like write novels. That was like my dream. I know.
Wait,
Oh, wow.
I know. I
Cool.
spent
love that
summers
stuff
like
too.
writing full novels. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I know.
Why'd you come out here and, you know, be a villain and do all that?
I was really into D&D. Like
Evil
that
1,
year.
Evil 2,
I
got
was
it.
Thinking about being a VTuber, and I also really loved villainous manhwa, which we've talked about before.
Oh,
I
yes.
kind of wanted to like build like a big bad, and I wanted her to link into like my cover days. It's also like the idea of multiverse was like kind of kicking off its legs. Not an idea that I thought of, it was an idea that I stole.
Do
I was
it,
like,
do
that would be
multiverse
fun if she,
version.
like,
Be
I've
careful.
been there like all
You gotta think of a lot
along
of
with
ideas.
making these covers,
Right.
putting my
I love
clones
it.
into all the music videos for 18 years.
It's so interesting that you say that with D&D because when I get asked like where's your character from kind of thing,
Yeah.
it's literally a D&D character that I had
No
for a very long
way!
time. Yeah. It's an adjustment.
Was the character
No.
named Geega?
No.
In the canon? No.
It was something else.
Oh, gotcha. You had to like change
Geega.
it a
It
little
was
bit.
like it was a name that was taken, but it was more like a title kind of thing.
How they name Jenna? Okay.
So it's sort of like a reference to something like
Well, she is the final dungeon boss. That's what she says.
so it's that.
a title, me choosing Monarch, a title.
Yeah, exactly.
Monarch butterfly.
Oh my god, wait, are we the same person?
I'm telling you, it's
You become one.
when you joined, so many people in my chat were like, okay, I know I always joke that it's going to be you every time, but it is you this time.
I know, so it's so funny.
Amalee, what the heck?
Our vibes are very different, but all the things we like are the same, if that makes
Yes,
sense.
same like vibe, different flavor, I would say.
When I saw screenshots of us from our collab just sitting next to each other, people were like, look.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the words upstairs.
Once we put the glasses on and like cover our eye color, we look the same.
Wait a
Like very twins.
Okay.
Yeah. Like VTubing, who did you see when you were like, I want to do that too?
Well, that was the Hollow Girls, and that's when it really went on my radar. And then I found people like Iron Mouse. And
Like I said, 2020 was the year
long time. It just
of
had
VTubers.
never appeared on my feed. Everyone was kind of switching over, and even my own assistant that I was working with at the time was like, "Do you want to do VTubing?" And I immediately was like, "No." I kept seeing VTuber stuff. And I
Hey,
was
just
like,
it's a big decision.
"It looks kind of fun."
Actually.
Rigs were really simplified.
It's so
Yeah, you gotta. It's a big choice to basically do this.
cut out. Genuinely, there weren't a lot of models that moved much more than that.
Is that you?
Because it was like, it
Oh,
was
that's
more
you, Geega?
cartoony. It was supposed
Oh, wow.
to be more of like a chibi model kind of thing anyway.
Wow.
You know?
Right.
And,
Advancements.
the style that like that person did, and I was like, hey,
Upgrades,
I
people,
like it.
upgrades.
It's cute. Like, let's go for it. But when I look back at it now, I actually opened the file the other day, and I can just turn and go like, and I like barely move. I was like, oh my god. I don't know. I always think about that, and I'm like surprised that there are a lot of us that made it work. Like people watched, and that's very
Okay,
flattering.
it basically
You're
in like
wow,
what-
I didn't need. All this stuff.
like what somebody said. I can't remember who said this. I think it was like Mark probably the same said you. Just start recording, just for the heck of it. Just start. It doesn't matter how you start. Just do something. You don't need the fancy style. You don't need anything to start out with. You just need to like, hey, start recording. Do something. You don't need to basically do and just see how that goes. I think Mark will say said something like that. Like, it doesn't matter. And if you want to start getting like more expensive, that you should start like waiting and then level up as you go on. Don't get it like all at once. All right. Don't ask me for advice. Trust me, I have no idea how to give advice. My explanations suck as it is. I mean, you've heard my explanations. They don't work. Either way, sorry.
Have people show up. That's
Yes.
Right. Well, it goes to show that like people come back for you. They come back for like the personality and not like the pretty model.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta.
Have both though.
Yeah, you gotta get the brain in there.
The new like beginning.
You gotta get your
YouTubers not
personality up there.
on their model. to enjoy making content.
Exactly.
When you're not streaming,
Just start.
Oh God.
what do you do? What fills your time?
I have monetized all of my hobbies except we talked about this earlier. D&D. D&D is my one hobby that I'll never stream. If I'm not streaming, I'm normally working on music or doing covers. I love working though.
I just finished recording.
In a really funny way.
Edit.
If I'm not working, like,
and then
take one day off to just
go play video games after that.
My house, like my brain will like be like, we're wasting our life. What are we doing? Like we have a show for today. The whole day wasted.
Oh my God.
That's why I do this like YouTube stuff and everything, right? Like I'll have a
podcast scripting, recording
where there is nothing to do. Let's set up some filming with some people. Like I just have to. If I don't have that many streams scheduled on my main channel, I try to keep it like not every day. I have an alt channel and I stream on there.
Not Geega.
I've seen that, like the not Geega, right?
Yeah,
not Geega.
Almost every day between the two channels at this point.
Why'd you make a second one?
I wanted to have an alt channel because I went on a GTA arc at one point, and I did it while like the new version of like this very popular server was released. But you know, over time, it becomes kind of like just the people who made GTA are left. It was just interesting, and I liked it. And I still did variety like on the weekends or in between here and there. But I was like, I want to transition back into doing like only variety, but I still want to play GTA. I still want to do it on the side, and it's really, really fun. I just don't think these can both live on one channel.
That's pretty good.
50-50ing it, like you have to main one.
Yeah.
I wanted to main variety at the end of the day. Like I always plan on that being
that's
the
a really
thing I go
hard
back
thing.
to. So that's
Chill,
kind of why I
chill
did
time. Yeah. I was going to say though, if you need,
that's just how I play games for fun.
I've never ever played any GTA.
You would love it. When it comes to
I just play games for fun.
Huge commitment. So I always tell people like
that's about it.
Try to get into it the way I did, unless you really want to. We do things called one-lifers, where you make like a weird character, and if they get incapacitated once, they die.
Ooh.
Just like a D&D character.
And then you start over again.
One-shot character.
Yeah. It's the same concept. And Kuro did that. His name was Baloo Balls, and he just like didn't know anything. He went in so dry, not knowing anything about the city.
Yeah.
He didn't even quite know that other players were gonna play cops, things like that. Someone like handed his character a bag of weed, or he found it on the ground or whatever, and he was trying to figure out how to sell it. He's like, oh, you could do crime in this, can't you? So he asked someone who's playing a cop, like, hey, how do I sell this? And the guy's like, so you have intent to sell?
Oh.
I found them.
Are you on drugs as well as having... What the fuck is...
Help! Please! Help me!
God dang, Kuro.
He wanted to touch my cup!
I love it.
What the?
Stupid.
Honestly, I've told Chat this story, but when I was first in contact with VShojo, when we were going over stuff, I had like a little luncheon. Gunrun was there, and he was like, well, what are like some things that you would
like I said, this is before the whole fiasco, right?
Oh, I'd love to
4
do
months.
this, and this, but I don't understand the
This
tech.
video is 4 months old, all right?
So quickly said, oh, we can help you with that. And I smiled behind like my cocktail or whatever I had. And I was like, you don't know what you're getting yourself
Rubbing
into.
your hands.
Oh,
Whatever they think it's gonna be 10 times that. We have Mel, and Mel, like, at this point understands her stuff, but she's literally had people, like, fly out to her to help her with the camera setup for some of her things, because she was like, I don't get it. I do actually really like it being a smaller group, because I feel like we can become so properly tight-knit that
like
way.
I said, this is 4 months before.
Like, both are good, you know,
to get fresh
Before, all right?
Especially when it's like really small creators, right? Like Hestia and having like Peke Nagi and Hotaru being added in. Several of them were just like they hadn't even really like streamed, you know, so they were asking me for stream advice, and I was like, wait, this is really fun, like being able to help them.
Right, because like we're all on the same like playing field now. Yeah, I love it too. Yeah, I was reacting.
Like I said, I'm watching it for I'm watching this for entertainment purposes, all right?
You know who I'm trying to like
Alright.
get into collabs is Nagi. She
Nagi?
really likes FPS, and she was like, I love Apex, and I was like, I love Apex.
I love Apex. I want her to, I watched some clips of her. I watched her like debut clip where
I used
she
to
like
play
breaks
Apex
her
like that.
monitor with like her BB gun.
What? Oh, yeah, I heard of this.
Complaint corner. Do you have any
Okay.
Ah, yes.
mundane or big or whatever complaints?
Ooh,
you just wanna
complaints.
complain about.
I've gotten so many out over the years because I used to do an April Fool's video every year where I would just like take a thing I was angry about and then make a song about it. I don't know. I'm free from my worries.
Depends on the game I play.
I'll always be mad at just a computer not working and then me turning it on and off again. And it's So
Ay,
whenever
ay.
at work, it'll always piss me off.
The life of a content creator, huh?
Capture card.
Or for them, streamer.
Capture card. Oh my god.
I feel that. I'll plug in my controller and it like will not be working, and then like I'll like plug it into the other like options and plug it.
Don't
back
forget
into
to
the first
also
option,
accidentally
now
mute
that first
yourself.
Option works.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I'm not a streamer, but I've had updates. All right then. All right, with that, I'm gonna end it there. All right, it looks like. Wait, is there anything else? No. Okay. I'm gonna leave it there. But yeah, very nice. Very nice to see. Sorry, 18 years of content creation. I'm glad you girls were like doing your stuff and kept on going. Like I said, I started my channel in 2016, which I can't remember if that is true or not. So I'm just gonna say when the remaster Skyrim edition for PS4. That's when I started. Close to then. Alright? Yeah. That's when I started. Yeah, and I'm glad these two girls never gave up and kept going. And like I said, it's true. I never had the internet. In fact, I didn't even get the internet for like years. For me, I got it in high school. Finally, for the first time in a long time. One day I'll tell you my age. One day, I'm showing my age right above. One day I'll tell you my age. And when I tell you is how the heck I live without the internet, I don't know, because when I got the internet, a new world popped up for me. Either way, yeah, that's what it is. I'm glad these two have been going through it, and like I said before, this is 4 months before the whole VTuber incident. So yeah, take this as just normal me, just reacting and enjoying myself in the content. All right. So anyway, yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'm so glad to be back to freaking recording, making freaking VTuber reactions. You have no idea how I want to do this, but so much stuff I needed to report was like, and once again, like I said, I'm still waiting to see for getting more information on what's going on YouTube, right? And if I need to, I'll make another video on that, on the situation, if I need to, all right? But either way, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Comment, subscribe down below if you enjoyed this video, because literally you should. And also to join my Dark Army. You guys have no choice. At this point, you should know this. You have no choice but to listen to me. I am your Dark Ruler. I'm still... No, my English language is not doing good right now. I'm just so excited to be back here. But either way, I'm back. I'm your Dark Ruler. You have to do what I have to say. Once I get in the mood, my brain says the word, but my voice, my mouth doesn't get to that point. It's weird. I never said this, but my brain goes faster than my mouth. So I have it in my head, but my mouth's just blah. Either way, you join my Dark Army. You have no choice. You should know this. I'm your Dark Ruler. You are my Dark Minions, loyal Dark Minions, and you must do whatever I have to say. Okay? Got it? Good. Or else, you know, consequences. But that's another thing. Like and share the video to help spread my influence, glaze it everywhere, and just help my influence grow. Well, it was growing right during this video, but take that as you will. Huh? And also, I forgot to say this, but I'll leave the link down below for you guys to watch this without my beautiful voice. Alright? And also, don't forget to press the black bell button to be notified when my videos pop up. Or come to my channel every once in a while to see uploaded, because sometimes I forget. And also, YouTube channel doesn't bother to announce my video. And I'm no longer going to be saying restricted mode to go and check your restricted mode, because like I said, that kind of thing, well, it's not really much problematic as I thought it'd be. Alright? And for right now, my Dark Minions dismiss!